In the past, being masculine was often associated with traits like strength, bravery, mastery, and honor. These were the markers of a man's value, his role in society, and his place in the world. Fast forward to today, and the concept of masculinity has evolved, for better and sometimes for worse. It's no longer as straightforward as wielding a sword, fighting in battles, or simply being the protector and provider. Modern masculinity faces a new set of challenges. Where do you draw the line between healthy masculinity and toxic masculinity? In this video, we're going to break down what it means to be masculine in the 21st century, how the term has been twisted, and how you can embrace respectful masculinity without falling into toxic patterns. Number 10. Strength doesn't mean dominance. Strength used to be about physical power, the ability to protect or to conquer. And while physical strength is still valuable, the 21st century calls for emotional and mental strength just as much. The modern man is someone who shows resilience through emotional intelligence, being able to express himself without fear or shame. This strength isn't about dominating others, but about lifting yourself and those around you. It's about self-control, understanding your emotions, and helping others through their struggles. True strength lies in embracing vulnerability and being honest with yourself. Actionable tip: develop emotional resilience by engaging in daily reflection or journaling. Take 5 minutes every day to write down your thoughts and emotions to understand them better. Number 9. Bravery in vulnerability. Bravery used to be about facing external dangers, but in today's world, it's about facing the internal ones. The bravest thing a man can do now is to confront his own vulnerabilities. Many men today struggle with mental health, yet society often tells us to man up or push those feelings aside. However, there is real strength in acknowledging when you need help. Being brave is no longer about the ability to physically fight, but the courage to open up emotionally. Modern masculinity embraces vulnerability, whether that's by reaching out for support when you're struggling or by simply acknowledging when something feels wrong. Actionable tip: don't be afraid to seek out therapy or counseling. The internet has made therapy more accessible than ever, and finding someone who fits your needs can help you become more in tune with yourself. Number 8. Mastery over yourself first. Historically, mastery was about honing a craft, whether it was on the battlefield or in work. Today, mastery still plays a role, but it's not just about external skills. It's about mastering yourself, your habits, your reactions, and your mindset. Before you can lead others or become successful in any area of life, you must first master your internal world. Mastery means understanding your own strengths and weaknesses and working on them constantly. This type of self-awareness helps you lead a fulfilling and successful life. Actionable tip: set small, manageable goals for personal growth. Focus on improving one area of your life at a time, whether it's health, relationships, or work, and track your progress daily. Number 7. Respect over power. In the past, power was a key symbol of masculinity. Whether in the workplace, the family, or among peers, men were expected to assert dominance. However, this is where the term masculinity has been twisted into something unhealthy. Power, especially over others, is not what makes a man respectable. Respect should be earned, not demanded. A man who is truly masculine in today's world respects others' boundaries, values, consent, and recognizes the worth in those around him. The idea of dominating others to feel strong is an outdated and toxic form of masculinity. Actionable tip: practice active listening. Instead of thinking about what you'll say next during a conversation, focus on truly hearing the other person. This builds respect and mutual understanding. Number 6. Community, not competition. Old forms of masculinity often promoted competition between men, whether for status, wealth, or power. Today, however, masculinity can thrive within communities of support. Men don't need to compete to prove their worth. Instead, they can build each other up through mentorship, friendships, and shared experiences. Having a strong, positive community is an essential aspect of modern masculinity. The men who succeed today are those who know how to network, collaborate, and support one another. Actionable tip: join or create a men's group focused on growth, whether it's personal, professional, or emotional development. Sharing experiences in a supportive space can be a game changer. Whilst we're on the subject of community, if you're enjoying this video, then please give a like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon so you never miss the next one. Number 5. Embrace responsibility. Responsibility in the past was about providing and protecting, but today it also includes emotional responsibility. You're not just responsible for putting food on the table. You're responsible for how you treat others, how you handle conflict, and how you manage your mental health. Being masculine means owning your actions, acknowledging when you're wrong, and being committed to personal growth. Blaming others for your circumstances or refusing to admit fault isn't a sign of strength. It's a refusal to grow. Actionable tip: when faced with conflict or challenge, pause and ask yourself, how can I respond responsibly? This simple reflection can prevent rash decisions and guide you towards healthier outcomes. Number 4. Integrity above all. Honor, a trait of classic masculinity, is deeply rooted in integrity. It's about standing by your word, being truthful, and acting with authenticity. In today's world, a man's integrity is often tested by societal pressures to conform or to cut corners to get ahead. Staying true to your values, even when it's hard, is what separates genuine masculinity from the toxic versions that are often portrayed. You should strive to be someone who others can count on, both in personal relationships and professional environments. Actionable tip: write down your core values. Keep them in a place where you can see them daily. This will remind you of what you stand for and help guide your decisions. Number 3. Healthy masculinity versus toxic masculinity. Here's where things get twisted. In recent years, the term toxic masculinity has emerged to describe behaviors like aggression, suppression of emotions, and entitlement. This version of masculinity is harmful, not just to others, but also to men themselves. Bottling up emotions, dominating others, and refusing to show vulnerability are recipes for disaster. Healthy masculinity is about balance. It's about strength without suppression, bravery without domination, and leadership without exploitation. Respect, empathy, and emotional intelligence are core traits of healthy masculinity. Actionable tip: be aware of the language you use when talking to yourself and others. Try and shift from aggressive or suppressive phrases like "man up" to more supportive ones like "let's figure this out." This creates a healthier mindset. Number 2. Redefining success. Success in the 21st century is no longer measured by how much you can provide or dominate. It's measured by how well-rounded and fulfilled you are. Wealth and power are still important to many, but success also means having strong relationships, mental health, and personal happiness. As men, we need to redefine what it means to succeed. Success isn't just about climbing a corporate ladder or amassing material wealth. It's about balance. It's about being present for your family, taking care of your mental and physical health, and finding joy in life. Actionable tip: identify your personal definition of success and write it down. This can help you stay focused on what truly matters to you and prevents you from falling into societal traps of what you should want. Number 1. Confidence through authenticity. Confidence is one of the most important aspects of masculinity, but it has to come from an authentic place. The world tells men to be confident by having wealth, status, or power, but real confidence is quiet and comes from self-assurance. Authentic confidence is built by knowing yourself, accepting your flaws, and striving to improve. Being true to yourself is the most powerful form of confidence. It's not about pretending to be something you're not, but embracing who you are and working on becoming the best version of yourself. Actionable tip: start every day with a morning affirmation that reminds you of your strengths and intentions. This sets a positive tone for your mindset and builds authentic confidence. And this bonus tip is probably the most important. Reframe masculinity for yourself. Now, most people will be surprised to learn that you can redefine masculinity for yourself. You don't have to fit into the outdated molds of the past or succumb to the pressures of modern culture. This might mean starting a new passion project, signing up for a course, or diving into a hobby you've always wanted to try. For some, it could mean launching a YouTube channel to express your views on masculinity. For others, it could be writing a book or enrolling in a fitness or creative class. The point is, masculinity isn't fixed. You can craft your own version, one that respects others and brings out the best in you. Actionable tip: make a list of things you've always wanted to do. Start small and check one thing off each month. Whether it's taking a class or starting a project, it's all about moving forward towards personal growth. Being masculine is no longer about rigid roles and expectations in today's world. It's about being emotionally intelligent, responsible, and respectful. By embracing these traits and understanding what it means to be a man in the 21st century, you can live a more fulfilling, successful life without falling into the traps of toxic masculinity. Masculinity is not one size fits all, and it's up to you to define what it means for yourself. If you've got any suggestions for future videos, feel free to comment below. Until the next time.